Do you know the history of why they drive on the left side of the road? How it started? Because everyone in the whole world was on the left side since the Romans. So the Romans, they would ride on the left side of the road because the dominant hand was the right hand. And so that would be, you could take your sword out and joust
your neighbor.
Get the guy that's riding this way. And then someone came along.
Oh no, who was it?
I want for us to ride on the right side of the road.
Left side? I don't like it.
And his name was Napoleon.
No!
Really?
He was left-handed. He on out, right side of the road. Works for me better. And so for even England was right side of the road. And they didn't convert back into the left side of the road until it was like 1883 or something.
Oh my gosh.
Why do you convert back?
Because they were basically like, they hated Napoleon so much.
Oh, so it's just
they're
trying to cut ties.
wait, why are we doing this? And so they're like, hundreds and hundreds of years. Not really, it was like maybe 100 years or so.
Yeah.
Imagine being decapitated at Six Flags theme park. It was the 28th of June 2008. A 17-year-old from Colombia had just ridden the Batman roller coaster at the Six Flags Over Georgia theme park. He'd been attending the theme park that day with his parents and also a group of friends from a local Baptist church. While riding the roller coaster, he realised that he'd lost his hat, and after disembarking, he decided that he needed to go and retrieve his hat. He hopped over 2 fences along with a friend to go and get it. The pair went into the area that they believed the hat to be. However, the area they entered was restricted, and it was restricted for a reason, because it was incredibly dangerous for pedestrians. It was actually directly in the path of the oncoming roller coaster. As he was retrieving the hat, the roller coaster full of passengers came towards him at full speed. The ride struck the teenager's head at a staggering 50 miles an hour. The boy was decapitated in front of his friend and the ride full of passengers. Ambulances and police both raced to the scene, but unfortunately the boy was declared dead. The roller coaster was closed after the incident for the day as a mark of respect towards his family, but it was open just a day later.
You have to see this terrifying photo. This was captured on a trail cam in the middle of the forest at night. Look at this. So what do you think that is? Is that some sort of optical illusion? Is that some sort of animal, maybe just in the woods? Or some person just looking at the camera? Or could this be some sort of skinwalker type creature?
Have you heard Nikola Tesla's theory on the pyramids? He believed that it was from an ancient civilization, predating Egyptologists, and that these pyramids were actually used as basically giant generators to harness electricity.
Wow.
But you've seen those hieroglyphics of like, where like down, and it's like really far down in like a cavern or something in Egypt, and there's hieroglyphics of like them with light bulbs and stuff.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like connected to
Like a generator.
yeah, well, it's a clay jar that had like tar and like a metal rod in it.
Yeah.
That would act as a battery to where you could generate electricity.
How in the world? Are you telling me the pyramids are just one big solar panel?
That's what I'm saying. That's what Tesla said. So
Nikola, thank you.
And that's why they wanted him gone, because he knew how to find a sustainable form of energy.
He said we don't need a power grid, that we don't need wires like for transporting electricity. It can just be sent out to homes, like through the atmosphere. He figured it out.
Was Nikola Tesla a gangster? The OG.
Creepy facts that will disturb you. The electric chair was invented by a dentist. Alfred Porter Southwick was a dentist and steamboat engineer who's credited with inventing the electric chair as a method of legal execution. Teratomas are tumors that grow inside your body and can be made of many different types of cells, including brain cells. They also often grow teeth, hair, and even eyeballs. Even trusted apps like bank apps, social media, and food apps regularly ping your location and store that in each company's database so they can analyze your behavior. There's a genetic mutation that causes some frogs and toads to grow eyes on the roof of their mouth rather than the top of their head. If you try to give a psychopath therapy in an attempt to treat their lack of empathy, they only learn how to manipulate people better by mimicking it. Psychopaths that commit crimes have a 91% recidivism rate.
Annabelle.
Oh! No way. Did that just happen? Are you kidding me? Whatever did that, make that door close again. I'm scared. I'm scared right now. Whatever did that, please do it again. Everyone's downstairs. I'm up here by myself. I just heard the door creaking. That was open when I walked in, and I was standing right next to this thing. Like, no one's here, and that thing close up on me immediately. I heard the noise. I'm gonna review my footage. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I want to test out a theory. I want to see if this thing does exactly what it just did. All I did was tap it on the nose. Hey, can you do that again? Annabelle, can you move for me again? Are there any spirits here connected to Annabelle?
In Lake Superior, they're like scanning part of the lake, and they literally found these giant monolith stones, very similar to Stonehenge, in Lake Superior.
Oh, no way.
With ancient carvings on them.
That's crazy.
The Great Lakes filled up because of the last ice age. The glaciers that melted made those lakes.
Wow.
It's crazy you bring up Lake Superior because that's where Old Whitey is. Lake Superior is freezing, but for some reason people still dive up there. And so there's a ship that sunk, and it's a rite of passage there. There's an old man who was wearing a cork vest. He's stuck in the hull of a sunken ship, and it's a diver's rite of passage to approach Old Whitey, and you shake his hand.
Ew.
That is so barbarian. Get him out.
It's like One-Eyed Willie from the Goonies.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
Is he a
stuck there,
skeleton?
but his beard remains. The white.
Old Whitey wanted to be buried at sea. I've always wanted to be buried at sea.
Leave me with the ship.
Shake my hand. I'm Old Whitey.
Dude,
Austin
imagine just squeezes your hand back.
Austin Butler should play Old Whitey in a movie.
This is inside the ship.
Oh, it's a big ship.
Gives me the chills, like seriously gives me.
There was a dad and a daughter, right? And they went on the beach. It was somewhere in Japan, but they went on a beach, right? I'll show you the picture after. He was just randomly taking pictures of his daughter on the beach, right? Took like, what, 20 pictures? Went back home, and this is what he saw.
Yeah.
This is the picture that he took. Do you see anything creepy? Not that guy, but anything in the background that you see.
I hate these ones.
Yeah.
There's a man standing behind it.
Fam, you see the boots?
Yeah.
So he put the photos on Reddit, and everyone's saying that was the death of a samurai warrior, and he appeared behind her. Wait, let me see the picture one more time. Yeah, cause fam, you see the samurai boots? Those are samurai boots.
That is like...
That is samurai boots.
those are modern boots, fam.
They're old ass boots, fam.
You're not supposed to be naked in front of a mirror.
Naked in front of a mirror?
So if you look in the mirror, what do you think would have happened?
I don't know, because you know how they say the mirror is a dimension to the spirit world?
Yeah.
In everything, in like Asia, in European tradition, that's supposedly the entrance to the spirit world.
Yeah.
Things can come out of there.
Yeah.
And you can see things that are not from this universe. Urban legend about the jinn. Have you heard about this?
No, the jinn.
Oh, what's the jinn? Tell me.
So check this out. So there's this Chinese urban legend that apparently like you should never be naked in front of a mirror.
Why?
You know why?
Why?
Because apparently there's a demon called the jinn that if it falls in love with you,
I knew it.
if it falls in love with you,
Yeah.
it will do things to the people that approach you or have a crush on you. Do bad things to them.
Oh, like killing because it's jealous.
Either harm them, put them in tough situations, or push them away so you never meet them. So let's say you have a soulmate, fam.
Yeah.
Because you were naked in front of a mirror one time.
You'd never meet their soulmate.
You'll never meet that soulmate.
Because he's so jealous.
Yeah.
Man, that's suck you.
This man was home alone when he heard his daughter calling for him while she was at school.
So, I don't know how to explain this, but my daughter's at school, and I keep hearing something call. Did you hear that? Oh my God. Brooke, are you here? Brooklyn. Oh my God. There's literally no one here. Like, oh my.
Holy
What?
Holy fuck,
Wait.
Fucking animals. What the hell is that? What the shit is that? Yo,
No, what the fuck? What is that?
That's not an owl, dude.
What the fuck is that? It's giant and it's white. Oh my god.
What the hell?
Oh my god. What are those? They're making some weird noises. That is not the wind you guys are hearing. Those are the birds making noises. I don't know what kind of birds those are. Those are massive birds.
Can you imagine if we were here at 3 a.m. and heard that?
I'm not going closer.
What the hell is
That's not a toy. I've never seen anything like this before.
Look at that one. Oh, there's another one over there.
Yeah.
Dude, that one over there's getting pissed.
We come in peace. I don't know what we just discovered. Some mom's got to be around here, bro. And if these guys are this mean, imagine the mom. Yo, mama bird. Oh!
Yo. Oh, there's another one over there.
I told you there's 3. What the heck are you? Bro, they look like aliens. I'm not joking. I don't know what this is. It looks like an alien, though.
If you go down the rabbit hole of like aliens do exist, they look at our world. What do they have to get? Like, because if their technology is like so past ours, like we offer them nothing except for maybe probably entertainment at this point.
Yeah.
But like, so like, if they do exist and like we do like just entertain that idea, then they look at our world and they're like, yeah, they're fun. Like, we're not gonna do anything because what's the point? Like,
Yeah.
what do they have to offer us?
I would say if there's any species that I'd want to kick it with, it'd be the human species, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried fettuccine alfredo, aliens?
Yeah.
Hot pocket.
You ever tried a Coca-Cola?
They just look at us like corgis. Like, I just kind of want one.
We give the aliens a McDonald's Coke. Or
Oh my
it's a
gosh.
Sprite.
Yeah, McDonald's Sprite.
like-
Yeah, yeah.
They're like,
You're crazy,
You
man.
drink poison.
I always think that would be just like what was that movie called Paul? That
Yeah.
alien that came down and they just became friends with it. I'm like, just imagine like an alien chilling here the whole time. He's just has no intelligence whatsoever. He's just one of the rejects of the aliens, and we just hang out with him because he's cool.
I didn't mean to make this a alien podcast.
Did you know they were planning to make a Forrest Gump 2?
oh,
Yeah.
It was in the works. It was written and everything. Here's the breakdown. The continuation of Forrest Gump's story. Lieutenant Dan runs for political office.
Oh,
Doesn't
no.
actually run, I guess. And gets shot and killed.
oh no!
So that's
Lieutenant
sad.
Dan.
And then guess what? His kid, what did Jenny die from? The kid has AIDS. The kid dies.
Horrible.
And then
Oh, Forrest Gump's kid?
yes.
Oh.
Horrible.
And then you know how he like pops up in like different like scenes and like throughout his life. They had him popping out of the back of the Bronco with OJ, like on the
ride.
Yes.
No.
And then guess what? And then he finds a woman that he wants to start settling down with, who happens to be a Native American, and he becomes a bingo caller on a reservation. And then this woman apparently goes and starts working at a nursery in Oklahoma City, and he's out sitting by the park bench,
Oh
and
my gosh!
she dies in the Oklahoma City bombing.
Oh my goodness. This is a dark one.
That's what I'm saying.
There's this famous song, I don't know if you know it, like 99 Enough Balloons. You heard that song?
I think I have.
99 na 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 na.
Okay, yeah.
na, 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 right?
Yeah.
So it's in German.
Uh-huh.
Yo, the lyrics to that song is fucking sad, fam.
What is
like, we're singing this song as if it's like a happy shit, because it is happy, it sounds happy.
Okay.
But the real meaning behind it and the story is fucking sad.
What is it?
So the story is, if you translate it to English, 99 red balloons. So what happened was, these two kids, they would go to a store and buy red balloons for fun, right? They just want to have fun. This was at a time, I think it was during like World War II. But what they did, they put up all those balloons, filled it up into the sky. So that when they flew up, there's like so many. But what they didn't know was that when the air raid would happen and the planes would fly over them, they would see it on their radar as target. So it would pop up as target on their radar. So the kids put up all those balloons.
It's like trick it, like this is a target, you have to shoot this down.
Yeah, but it backfired because it ended up shooting everybody that's below, including the kids.
In this video, you learn about the man who eats his own fingers.
When I was 7 years old, my mother asked me to chop the carrots.
Don't forget to cut the carrots.
Whilst doing so, the knife slipped
Ugh.
and severed the tip of my finger.
Go get a
I
Band-Aid.
did not scream nor panic. In fact, my only instinct was to eat it.
Oh, you're filthy.
And it was delectable.
Yeah, you're going to jail,
11
buddy.
years went by. I had joined the army. Squad
Ew,
mate
look at
of
his
mine
face.
lost his leg in the war. I ate it as well.
Bro,
And
this...
for the next 32 years, I would consume human flesh of every variety, all to no avail. Nothing could compare to the succulent taste of my sweet index finger.
Bro, you're
Eventually,
filthy.
I found myself asking but one simple question. Who needs all 10 anyway?
Shout out to all of those TikTok videos that talk about if you're walking in the woods in Appalachia and you hear something or you see something, no you didn't, because I think that just saved my life last night. Story time. Excuse the garage. I'm at my parents' place, and this is the only place my dog is allowed, who plays a crucial role in this story, by the way. He's a very, very good boy, and last night proved it. So, my parents don't live in Appalachia, but they do live in an area that's a little more secluded. It's still a suburb, but it's pressed up against these hills with lots of untouched wilderness, and coyotes are running through there all the time. It's just a little bit more rural. So I'm sitting in their backyard, which has this tall fence all the way around it, and the wilderness comes right up to that fence. I'm sitting there around the campfire. My dog is laying beside me. I got my laptop open and I'm writing my little stories. Suddenly, my dog lifts his head, stares straight ahead at the fire, doesn't even like look around at the yard, stares straight ahead at the fire and starts to growl. All dog owners know that your dog has different types of barks and growls. This was his warning growl. This is the growl he does when there is danger coming and he's telling it to back away. So immediately I'm like, buddy, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? And then I hear a voice at the fence line. And it's not just any voice. It's the voice of a little girl. And it sounds like a creepy doll from a horror movie. It's got that kind of like mechanical quality to it. And it's kind of like muffled and garbled. I'm still getting the heebie-jeebies. And all it does is go, hello? Just like that. Just like that. Hi, just same tone and everything. Now, mind you, it's midnight. There are not going to be any little girls wandering the woods at midnight. So immediately, I was like, well, this is either someone who's gonna me, or it's something else. And what made me think it was something else was the fact that the voice said again, hello? Only this time it had moved, and it had gotten closer, and I'd heard no footsteps. It was just floating closer. And then, mind you, my dog is still growling this entire time. For the next 5 minutes, that voice is just circling the fence line, going, hello? Hi? Hello? Hey? Like, just like that creepy doll voice floating around the fence line. And then suddenly my dog stopped growling, and he put his head down and he went back to sleep, and the voice stopped. I thought, okay, cool. That was weird. And then all of a sudden he lifted his head back up again and started growling. And then the sound of a ticking clock came from the bush directly across from me. Again, heard no footsteps, heard no rustling. Just a ticking clock started in the middle of the night, in the middle of the woods. So don't know what that was. But if anyone wants to hop in the comments and let me know, that'd be great. Because I can't wait to go home today. And I don't see myself coming back here anytime soon. And a big shout out to my protector. Yes, big scary boy.
This angel is worse than Satan. The Book of Enoch explained a group of fallen angels known as the Watchers, and what they did will shock you. I'll explain the worst of these angels at the end of the video, so stay until the end. There are 200 of these angels that fell, and here are a few of their names: Samyaza, Azazel, Armaros, Arakiel, and Barakiel. Now let me explain why these angels are so bad. Azazel taught mankind how to make weapons for war. This act alone resulted in chaos, even still to this day. But it gets far worse. The leader of these angels, Samyaza, is far worse than Satan himself. Here's why. Not only was Samyaza the one responsible for leading every fallen angel to sin, he also led a series of experiments with the other fallen angels. They created a series of twisted, disfigured beings with human DNA and animal DNA. This whole story is spoken about in the Book of Giants. It says the 200 angels choose animals on which to perform unnatural acts, including, presumably, humans.